I'm tired of looking stupid. You know, like if I'm your girlfriend, treat me like your girlfriend.
Rada has a point. The side chicks are disrespecting her on social media. I know she wants to be exclusive, but I need these bitches to make me appreciate who you are. Trust me, we both need them.
Prior to me, you had a relationship, okay? Where it was just one-on-one, and what happened? It didn't last because the men were lying. Dishonest, right?
Right.
You agreed to this. We signed a deal, Rada. We agreed on this.
And that's why all I could do is be honest. Whether I'm doing something wrong or not, you would know the truth. That's the best thing in the world, knowing that you're gonna know the truth.
Rada probably agreed on this contract because she saw something in me and she said, you know what, I'm gonna hang in with this guy, whatever his issues are, because I see something more with him.
I'm just asking for respect, love, and boundaries.
I wanna change for Rada, I wanna be better.
The thing that I really want from you is just some kind of commitment.
I can't make any promises right now.
Oh, let's get it. Welcome to the No One Cares channel. It's your boy, Troy. I appreciate you tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Michael Blackson and his ex-girlfriend, Rada. Now, she just announced that she wanted to break up with him about a couple days ago. Now, in this relationship, there's a few things that I've noticed that I'm going to talk about later in the video. There's some things I noticed about their interactions, right? About how she interacted with him and how she showed affection, or when she's around him. And it reminded me a lot of the interactions between Russell Wilson and Sierra. You can kind of tell after the little honeymoon phase in the beginning of the relationship, you can kind of tell that she's not really into him. She can't fake it that long. You can kind of tell that she's not into him and she's really just trying to secure the bag. I noticed that same thing in this relationship with the interactions, right? Now we'll check out the interactions in just a little bit. I just want you guys to kind of look at it and how you can kind of tell, and for you, man, you really got to be up on things when you're dealing with a woman, so you'll know how she feels about you. Never listen to what she says. Pay attention to how she how much affection she shows you, right? You need to pay attention to what she does, not what she says, but what she does. Now, Rada, she announced on Instagram, right, that she wanted to break up. Let me read this. Whilst the Hollywood actor, who has been in Ghana for 3 weeks now and still having fun with even a house party he held last night at his new house in Accra, his lover, Miss Rada, took to social media to announce that she's done with him. Now, she posted a picture, right? And she wrote, and she posted this picture on her Instagram. She wrote, "It has been a great ride. Although I love him to death, he has internal issues that he needs to work on. I'm an easy person to deal with, but I will not be lied to." Rada, who is a real estate agent and doubles as Vixen Com model, added that "I will always love and support him with all my heart. It's time for me to move on and love him from afar. Enjoy the Gold Coast. My side beaches and I are moving on. Take care." which is the same thing Saweetie put at the end of her post, take care. I don't know what the hell that's about. Now, Michael Blackson has not commented about Rada's yet, though he's been active online and sharing his usual mother sucker jokes. Right? Mother sucker, you mother sucker. The pair, who has been dating for 2 years as they marked their second anniversary in March, visited Ghana together in January, and things between them looked so perfect as they enjoyed their holidays together and served us couple goals. Now, recently, they've been on this show on VH1 called The Couples Retreat Show. Michael and Rada disclosed that they were in an open relationship. Quote, we were sleeping buddies for a year and it got more serious about a year ago. Rada said on the show after Mike said that they have been dating 2 years. Talking about their non-traditional relationship, the couple also disclosed that sometimes they would accept other women into the relationship with Rada, revealing that she's bisexual and her type of women is different from what Mike likes, and once a while they fight over that. Nevertheless, it looks like the pair has parted ways for good, as Rada, whilst responding to a comment on her breakup post that says love is not easy, but I hope y'all work this out. Somebody posted that. She said, no girl, this is it, we done, ain't no going back. Right? That's her responding to one of her girlfriends that posted on her Instagram. The breakup news comes after the real estate agent gave a hint about the split last week. As referencing how singles find love on Tinder, she dropped a photo of herself. The caption, gotta learn how to swipe right again. So she's saying she's going to get back out on the dating market again. Michael Blackson, right, being a high value guy, he's not going to be with one woman. Most of the time, men who can choose and who have options to have other women are not going to be tied down to one female. This is something that she knows. This is something that she knows, and she just wants to use the other women as an excuse. She's a real estate agent. She's trying to get her hustle on, and she seems like she used Michael Blackson to raise up her social status, to maybe save some money, put some money to the side. She might be pregnant. And that'll just add to the income. Now, it's funny that all of this drama didn't start till after they got on the Couples Retreat Show, and then she started to act unhappy. This is what we call a bait and switch. Women, they act like they cool and everything, then they start to act unhappy. Now, with it getting warm outside, right, and she knows that there's probably going to be other options, this is another comedian, right, that probably took a little hit in the pockets, just like Gary Owen. Gary Owen's wife was complaining, right, about being unhappy and etc. Notice that during the pandemic, the pockets took a little hit. Same thing with Michael Blackson. I think his pockets have taken a little hit. Even though he's still spending some money, right? He's still relevant. He's still a high value man. She feels like he's reached his peak. Also, it's getting warm. Things are opening back up. That's giving women even more of a thought that they can get out here, have a good time, and find a better option. Now, I don't believe that she'll find a better option than Michael Blackson, but she does. You can't really tell women nothing like that. They always feel like they can play the field. And what you find out is they tend to play the field way too long until they've hit the wall, and then they get in emergency mode and they have to grab them a beta male, in which they are never happy with him. But in this situation right here, she can't really tell him the truth. Women are not creatures biologically that can come to you straight up and say, look, I'm unhappy with you. I don't like you. I want to leave. They use deflective type tactics to send a point across. Either they'll make you want to break up with them, or they will find an excuse to break up with you. But they'll do everything rather than come straight up to you and tell you why they want to break up. So of course she uses other women. But when she met Michael Blackson, he had 3 side chicks. He said this. When he met her, he had 3 side chicks. She was joining in because she really didn't like the type of other women that they were incorporating into the poly relationship. So she already knew that this man had other women, and so that was a good excuse for her to break up with him once she started to believe that, hey, he's reached his peak. I've gotten all I can get out of him. It's time for me to go and test the market, right? So like I say, poly relationships are on the rise. Poly relationships are blowing up. Women are willing to share high value man, period. They don't want bottom feeder man. They are willing to share the high value man. And she was willing to share him from the get-go. She was getting the benefits. It's just that now that she feels like she can find a better option, she will use that as an excuse. So now she's probably going to get back out here. She's probably already saved some money. She's going to get out here, talk to men and women, have a good time. And then she's going to get back into dating serious again. So right now she wants to get back on the carousel. So that's the situation you got right here. Now, women tend to leave men, right, that have options, but that's what really attracts them to a man. Women like men who have options, but they will use this little game and say, hey, I know you have options. I know you are an attractive man. I know other women want you, but now I want you. But now, after a while, I want you to cut off all your women before I leave you. And the truth about it is, a high value guy, right? A guy that has options is not going to cut off all his women. So that's an easy excuse for her to leave the relationship without feeling guilty, without other people looking at her as the bad person, because women cannot take accountability, and they would do everything possible to deflect accountability. Period. That's what you got going on in this situation, in this relationship. Michael Blackson probably got a little bit too soft, a little bit too lenient. When you look at some of these videos of them interacting, she's cooking for him. She's doing those wifey duties, but she's nothing of wifey material. She's straight side chick, but she's doing wifey things. And when you get a man, right, caught up in his emotions, like she got Michael Blackson, now you can start working on them. And now you got him kind of begging for her to not leave because she's gotten into his emotions, right? And that's just how women do when they do the bait and switch. But when you look at the interactions, and I'll play a few little clips, you can kind of tell she's not really into him. She's not really showing affection. I haven't even seen a real kiss. I haven't seen a peck on the cheek. When he tries to dance with her at his birthday party, she acts like she's drunk, and she backs off, and she's not really into him. Men have to start being aware of these things, right? They have to start being aware of not getting emotionally caught up with women, and understanding how to read them properly, and understand how to put them in their place. And men have to learn how to be emotionally disciplined, not easily available, and understand female nature, so that you'll know that it's usually a motive. When it comes to women, women are hardwired for survival. So it's usually a motive. Find out what the motive is. If the motive is just to spend time with you and chill with you, cool. But if the motive is to reel you in, get tangibles, and then act like they really like you and they really don't, you need to understand that as a man. So that way you can handle that. You can deal with that situation. But that's what these women do. They complain about men who have multiple women, and then they get back out and go find men who have women, and they just keep doing it over and over again, and they end up, hitting a wall and grabbing them a beta male and damn near being unhappy forever. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the No One Cares channel. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Until you change your mindset, no one cares. But just no one cares, and he wants you to become the best version of yourself. I'm out, guys. GoPro, stop recording.